In an intense and dramatic matchup, the turning point came when VanVleet hit a massive four-point shot. That particular play was a dagger, not only in terms of points, but also because it seemed to deflate the opposing team, according to several players. On the court, the feeling was palpable, a sense of disbelief after the momentum shift. As one player reflected, anytime you start a quarter unorganized, mismatched, it's definitely deflating. Yet, despite the game-changing shot, they refuse to put the blame solely on that moment. It's just one play, but it's not the real reason we lost, they noted. Instead, the players focus on their own shortcomings, primarily their inability to secure those crucial 50-50 balls and rebound effectively. This has been a recurring issue throughout the series, allowing the opponent to dominate the offensive glass, snatching away possession time after time, and ultimately shifting the momentum. Rebounding and hustle plays have been at the core of the team's struggles, and those deficiencies reared their head once again in a crucial game. The players were aware of this. We got to rebound better. We got to get those loose balls. They stated firmly, for them, it wasn't just a matter of effort. It was a matter of desire. If you want to do it, you do it. If you want to get that rebound, dive for that loose ball, or take a charge, you just have to want it. The frustration wasn't limited to the inability to control the boards. During the fourth quarter, the team missed 14 of their first 15 shots, a stunning drought that left them scrambling to find any offensive rhythm. When asked about this, the response was blunt yet measured. We just have to keep making the right play. Time after time, they explained. If someone's open, get them the ball or create for somebody else. There was no panic in their tone, but rather a clear recognition of the need for patience and a more fluid offense. The team needed to stop overthinking, let the game come to them, and take the right shot when it presented itself. In terms of shooting selection, the team acknowledged that sometimes their decision-making on offense was far too passive. You can be too unselfish, one player admitted. There's a fine line. If you're in rhythm, you've got to take the shot. If you're not, pass it, move it, create for somebody else. The emphasis was on the balance between team play and individual aggressiveness. Players shouldn't hesitate when they're in rhythm. They should trust themselves to step up and take the shot. But equally, they recognize the value in creating opportunities for teammates and playing within the flow of the game. Experience, however, remains one of the most valuable assets as the series moves toward potential Game 7. With the likes of Draymond Green and Stephen Curry having already played in numerous Game 7s, their playoff pedigree has proven crucial in maintaining a calm, collected approach to the high-pressure situations that come with such a pivotal matchup. It's all about understanding how important this moment is. One player said, "On the road, backs against the wall. This is why we play this game. We know the opportunity is there. And the confidence? It's an all-time high right now. But Game 7s bring their own unique atmosphere, a sense of urgency combined with a refusal to panic. The energy is going to be through the roof, but we know what we need to do," they said, emphasizing the need to stay grounded and execute the game plan. The pressure to perform is intense, but it's not something that should overwhelm players. Instead, it should drive them to rise to the occasion. It's about staying composed, managing emotions, and, most importantly, executing under duress. One player was asked about the physical toll of playing against a powerhouse like Steven Adams, whose dominant presence in the paint and ability to grab offensive rebounds had been a huge factor in the opponent's success. "You just got to go get the ball," was the straightforward response. It may be difficult, but in these kind of playoff games, you have to do the hard things, especially if you want to come out on top. The team as a whole recognized that they needed to be more aggressive in attacking the glass, making a concerted effort to neutralize Adams' impact. The physical toll was evident across the board, with players acknowledging the wear and tear of the series. "I'm good enough," one player said, acknowledging some fatigue but reassuring everyone that they were prepared to dig deep for the final stretch. "I'll be more aggressive on the boards. We all need to do more. If I lead by example, everyone else will follow." The message was clear. It's all about effort. When the stakes are this high, effort becomes a deciding factor. The team also recognized the need for more inside play, particularly in clutch moments. "We shoot a lot of threes, but we have to remember to get into the paint, attack the basket, and get to the free throw line. One player explained. While they acknowledged that perimeter shots were part of their game, there was also a need to balance it with attacking the rim more consistently. The key will be finding that mix, creating high-percentage shots inside, while still spacing the floor to keep the defense honest. Throughout the game, players reflected on how to unlock the offense. Despite shooting struggles, they knew that when the ball swung around perimeter or they got into the paint, good things could happen. But to make this work, they needed to hit those shots. It's about making those shots when the opportunities are there, they said. Fred, Jabari, they hit huge momentum shots for us. When we hit those, everything shifts. The takeaway was simple. Continue to fight, take the right shots, and trust in the process. As the series hurdles toward a critical Game 7, the energy, preparation, and mental fortitude needed will be greater than ever. They have been here before, and they know what it takes to win under pressure. We'll be fine, they said with confidence. We know how good we are. It's on us to make sure we get it done. The team is ready to embrace the challenge, the pressure, and the intensity of Game 7. It's all on the line now.